Yo, what's going on, all you renegades out there? And I'm quite excited because this morning we're going to check out 4 Ren songs now, because we're going to do a Ren week, Monday to Friday, a new Ren reaction every single night. Now, I have already checked out Crucify My Culture the other week. I haven't edited or uploaded that yet. I was going to do that this weekend, and then I was like, actually, I'm going to do a Ren week, so I'll save that and I'll upload that Monday to start the Ren week off. So now I've got to check out 4 more songs. I've got my list, some of you recommended to me, so we're going to pull this one up, Ren, Dear God. Now I know this one I have to check out because a couple of you said this is like, when I did my Ren top 5 songs, a couple of you said Dear God was in your top 5. So this one I'm going to check out because a couple of you said this was your top 5. So let's pull this one up and give this one a little listen.
Hello, it's Ren. I don't really know how to start this letter. Oh, fuck it. Is this life really what it seems? Cause lately I've been in this place between awakened dreams. I know I only reach out to you when I'm feeling blue. I promise I'm not using you, I'm just confused. I've got some questions I would like some answers to.
Yo, how true is that though? I promise I'm not using you, and I only reach out to you when I'm blue. Like, I mean, I'm not exactly religious, and I never like reach out to God or anything like that. But I wonder how many of you are religious, and like how many of you like pray to God or reach out to God like on like a daily basis, or do you only reach out to Him when you're got some sort of life problem and you're feeling down or feeling blue? That's when you reach out to Him, or do you just reach out to Him in general because you believe in Him, And that's true, because most people only want to reach out to God and have His help when there's something wrong. People don't want to reach out and just say thank you for this life, this world, and this life you've created for us. Not many people actually do that. That's interesting. Like I said, I ain't exactly a believer of God. I don't know if He exists. I don't feel like you could prove either way, to be honest. That's just my opinion. I just believe in trying to be a nice person, a good person,
Oh, I only reach out to you when I'm feeling blue. I promise I'm not using you, I'm just confused. I've got some questions I would like some answers to. Like, is there meaning to this state of short existence? My existential thoughts show hope there are, cause I'm resistant to thinking that there won't be something better in the distance. And God, is there an afterlife where pain is non-existent? If you're up there, God, do you sit upon a throne? Or are you a humble soul wearing sandals and tattered clothes? Do you mingle with the people like an equal? Then on Sundays just kick back and chill and put your feet up?
Ooh, I like that. If you're up there, do you sit back and are you humble? Do you come down from your throne and mix in with the people, or do you just sit on your throne? Now that's a cool message, because I've always said this about, like, not about God, but just like as being like a boss of like a company sort of thing. Like, I saw this picture once before of like all the workers pulling this heavy like brick stone thing. They're dragging this with a bit of rope, and that's really big and heavy. And you have one picture of the boss sitting on top of that stone with like a whip saying, go. And then you have another one of another boss who's not sitting on there, who's down with his employees pulling that rock, pulling like, it's meant to mean like his company. They're pulling that company and making that company succeed. Are you going to let your employees do it, or are you going to get down with your employees and help them succeed? What kind of person are you? What kind of a boss are you? Are you a humble person and treat your employees the same as you would want to be treated and be humble with them, or do you want to sit back and think you're some sort of God and sit on your throne and you're better than everybody else, sort of thing? That's cool how Ren said, what kind of God are you? Do you just ignore everybody else and act like you're better than everybody else, or do you sit down, or do you come off your throne and mix in with the rest of us like you're a humble soul? That's dope, because that's what kind of person Ren is. Like, he's such a humble person. Like, he don't think he's better than anybody else, and you can tell that. I've not even listened to all of his stuff. I'm still very early on his music, but I already know that he's that one of these people that's so humble and down to earth, and he treat us all like equal. He treat his fans with the most respect, where some people don't really care about their fans, but Ren's different. He's built differently, man, and that's why, another reason why I love Ren so much, because how humble he is.
with the people like an equal, then on Sundays just kick back and chill and put your feet up. Did I really choose this life that I'm living now? Will my sins be forgiven if I speak them out? I won't lie to you, God, if there is a heaven, I really hope I get there, cause for real it sounds like heaven. Reading past the lines, I just let go. Searching for profits, my faith it is paper thin. So many questions in my mind, they replay like an echo. They never stop, my Messiah is porcelain. Dear God, why do people kill each other in your name? Is it really what you want, or have we lost our way? Cause it seems like religion can cause division, or people living in prisons of moral values they're given. What is right and what...
He's talking some shit right here, so I didn't want to pause up on that bit right there, the rhymes. As you know by me, I'm a rap fan, but new rap today I don't always think is the greatest, because they try to come up with the best bars. And I've said this many times before, me, bars are good, I like bars as long as you don't go over the top. What I love more is the flow and the rhymes, which is what you used to do back in the old school day. People have forgotten that, and they just try to come up with the best double entendre, the best bar, and then the song have no meaning to it, don't sound as appealing. For me anyway, that's what I used to love about rap, the flows and the rhyming. And he's just got this bit here where every word rhymes. Let's run this shit back, because I want to listen to it again.
What you want, or have we lost our way? Cause it seems like religion can cause division, or people living in prisons of moral...
Come on. Of course, it seems like religion can cause division, or people living in prisons of moral values they're given. I mean, come on, that bit was just sick. How he flowed that, the rhymes. Come on, I mean, the simple rhymes. But when you rhyme simple rhymes like that, it always, especially if you've got a nice little flow and a good voice, it always sounds amazing to me. That bit there was just fucking phenomenal. I love that bit. We're going to run it back one more time, because when I hear something I really like, I've got to play it back again.
Kill each other in your name. Is it really what you want, or have we lost our way? Cause it seems like religion can cause division, or people living in prisons of moral values they're given. What is right and what is wrong? Am I a sinner if I don't comply with everything that Moses said, or is that dumb? And why do people disguise hatred in your name? Homophobia, a history of violent wars and causing pain. High priests in the tower stacking riches, women burnt at the stakes called witches. In the name of God, Allah, Zeus, Jesus, people claiming lives justified by your allegiance. I think it's more complex than good versus evil. I think that there's both darkness and light inside people. Through different eyes, a man called a terrorist could be a freedom fighter if he's fighting for the side you're with. Reading past the line.
Oh, you see what I mean as well? Sometimes we don't always have a different way of looking at things, and that is, I mean, the second part, he's talking his shit, and talking about how, I feel like he's sort of saying how corrupt the world is. Is this what you wanted, God? People are killing people in your name for you, but that's not what you wanted. Surely we should all be equal. We shouldn't be killing each other. That's not what you wanted. Surely not. But yet, religion is actually causing division in the world, which is true. And people are killing people in your name. This is not what you wanted. That's not what you created us for. Surely not. Answer me, God. That was a dope message, dope questions there. And then this bit right here, and saying we're all different, but this bit right here, I'm gonna play it.
Risk could be a freedom.
So he said, and through different eyes, a man called a terrorist could be a freedom fighter if he's fighting for the side you're with. I mean, most people would never even think of saying that, to be honest. A terrorist is terrorist, they're killing people, blowing people up or whatever. But then, so we call them a terrorist and a wrong person. But if that person is fighting for what you're fighting for, and they're on your side, they're called a freedom fighter, different way of looking at it. I mean, I know we probably have looked at it before, but we'll never actually say that out loud. But when, he will look at things differently to everybody else, you know what I mean? That was dope. That was dope how he said that. I just like that. I mean, obviously, we don't think terrorists are freedom fighters. They're still killing people, which is wrong. But, it's just nice hearing someone say, but is it? Because let's look at the other side of things,
Darkness and light inside people. Through different eyes, a man called a terrorist could be a freedom fighter if he's fighting for the side you're with. Reading past the lines, I just let go. Searching for profits, my faith it is paper thin. So many questions in my mind, they replay like an echo. They never stop, my messiah is porcelain. So is it ignorant to claim that we know what you want? And if I fast for the Sabbath, is that what you want? Or is tradition just superstition, religion a human vision just crafted out of people's ambition? Listen, I knew a girl that lost a baby before.
Again, that's the same as a minute ago. The fucking vibes in there was nice. How we say it, I love it. We're gonna run that shit back one more time.
Sabbath, is that what you want? Or is tradition just superstition, religion a human vision just crafted out of people's ambition? Listen, I knew a girl that lost a baby before it was born. What's the purpose of that, God? What is it for? Why did my best friends die before I hit 25? Is it because there is something better in the afterlife? God, I've been feeling suicidal lately. Mental health is worsening, it feels like it might break me. If you're watching, you know that I've been strong. But God, how much longer do I have to hold on? Please just give me some solace, so that I know you've got my back. Please just give me some relief. God, is that too much to ask?
Actually, this song was quite a powerful song, definitely a meaningful song. Like, I was picking up on most parts, talking to God. But then that last bit completely threw me, and I was going back thinking about the whole song. Like, he's asking, talking to God about all these sort of things. But then when he starts talking about, girl lost her baby before she was even born. Why did I lose my friend when he was 25? I'm feeling suicidal. Is there something better in the afterlife? Like, why does all these things happen? Which is what is very, very commonly asked all the time. Why do good things happen to bad people, and then the bad people get away with so much stuff? Why? And that's why there's this. That's the reason why religion have this division, because of things like that. Like, good people go when they shouldn't, and then bad people will stay for a long time. And they've taken lives or whatever, and they will be around for a long ass time. But good people, go way before their time. Like my mum, bless her. She went way before her time. She's one of the nicest people you ever meet. So that's when you start talking to God, like, why, God? Why do you allow that to happen to these people, but you don't punish these people? Everybody asks these questions, and that for me is like I say, why you just can't decide whether God exists or if he don't. I know he gave us, your argument will always be, he gave us free will, so what we choose to do with life, he can't do that. We've got free will for a reason, and if we choose to do that, that's why we will end up going to hell, sort of thing, if you become a bad person. But anyway, the message on the song was dope. I like this one. I mean, it's not going to be one of my favourites, because even though the meaning of it was very cool, I just prefer more some of his more rapping tracks, like, Slaughterhouse and those sort of tracks were a bit more my sort of style. But this one was cool, and the message of it was dope. And if you like my reaction, please do me a big favour, hit that like button for me, hit that subscribe button, wait for me to drop the next reaction tomorrow night. Like I said, this is Ren week, this is only day 2, so we're going to check out another one ready for day 3. So the next one I'm going to check out is actually Ren Illest of Our Time. Now this one has been quite highly recommended to me for a while, so I'm going to go check that one out, and that one's going to drop Wednesday.